welcome to TMA Sunday Night Live. This is the Pidge, and I'm joined by Deano, the young man, and Mr. Danny Iron again.
Yeah,
He's past the match ball now. We're into like sort of Salah territory. Salah territory over the four, mate. Right, guys, obviously plenty to talk about. Obviously, Newcastle yesterday afternoon. We've also got the TMA Player of the Season that I've put the voting up already. So if you've already gone onto the forum and you've seen the voting, add your vote if it's not already on there. Obviously, decore, or just vote. All right, guys. So we'll talk about that. Give us your opinions on that and whatever else you want to talk about. So, go on, Danny. You actually went there, guys.
Yeah. It's good to finally get that over the map and think right into the last game now. No pressure. It's the only time this season we've got no pressure whatsoever. Go in, just enjoy it. And let's look forward to another Premier League season, which is brilliant, to be honest. I mean, you got to look at the start of the season. I thought top six, here we come. I mean, a lot of fans October, top six, here we come. And then as the season went on, you thought, right, let's just stay in the league now. For God's sake, let's just stay in the league. That's what it come down to. And thanks to Mr. Snake, but there we go. That's football, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Yeah. There certainly weren't snakes on the plane, it was snakes at the Vic.
Big
time. I'll tell you what, I actually was impressed with Gray's movement yesterday.
Yeah.
Some of his, and we played to his strengths, we played to his feet, and look how many times, there's a lot of times
it was easily his best game in the Watford shirt.
Oh, God, yeah.
By a long way.
That's not really much guide, but it was definitely a very good game.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
It showed that when he does play well, he is a threat, which I do think we need to keep him next season.
We showed glimpses at Man City as well. A couple of chances he had. Okay, blast one wide, but he was in. Yeah, he played to his feet, played in the channel, and he was off the.
That's his strength, isn't it?
He tried cocking it up though because he took Danny off again. How many more times he had to take Danny off and we fucked it up?
No. You just came in when because I was obviously watching the stream, and he came in and watched it. Where were you?
I think I was getting a cup of tea or something. I went to the toilet.
He went to the toilet, got a cup of tea. And thought about leaving the house.
I mean, the whole stadium, obviously, bar the Newcastle fans told Garcia what they thought of that stuff. Because as soon as they saw Dean come up, it was just like boo, the whole ground.
Dean, when you see him on the screen, he was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Dean's obviously Dean, so Dean will just get on with it. But you could not. If I was Dean, I'd be like, what? Why? Why are you taking me off?
What? Where?
Danny and Gray were just getting a good partnership there. Yeah. Just suddenly go now.
So at the end of the day, we got the win. So, but a better Newcastle team, a better team we were playing would have probably come back and won that game. And then we thought we'd have sat here and saying, "Oh, it's poor subs again." But luckily, it didn't matter too much. But it could have done.
It was a poor second half.
Yeah, second half.
Let's be honest, that was terrible. Let them play. How much?
The second half, we were just sitting back the whole game, the whole half. We were just sitting back.
How much space did we give Shelby? Pass after
pass. Like I said, a better team would have punished us.
Well, Shelby, very rarely does he do it in consecutive games. Yeah. When he plays, he can ping it.
He's a good player. On his day, he's a good player.
He's no skulls, but he can ping it like
he can ping it,
He can ping it just on the foot, and we gave him, like you said, gave him too much space.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Looking at Danny and looking at me.
Yeah. There's only one of us could ping at least one good ball in the amount of space Watford give them.
Oh, yeah.
Even us could probably pick 1 out of 4 a good pass.
Pereira was class.
Pereira was probably our best player.
I put the Decore as man of the match.
Yeah.
Pereira, I was so torn. I had to pick one.
My man of the match was Kafka. I thought he was immense.
Yeah.
I thought he was superb.
There's a few, like last home game, there's a few you could pick out.
I mean, but Pereira obviously was running the show before he got to goal. But as a whole, as the whole game, I thought Kafka was immense. I mean, how much have we missed him this season?
I thought Capu had another reasonable
game.
Capu won a lot of challenges. He looked solid, he's looking
Gracia's got the best out of Capu, I think.
He has actually.
I mean, that's one thing Gracia has done. He's got the best out of Capu. We all knew how good Capu was. He's showing it in patches, but not been consistent. But now I think this season under Gracia has been consistent. His performances have actually got better, which is a positive. So hopefully he can.
Or positive.
Yeah, positive.
We like to say positive.
Yes, hopefully he can carry that on to next season. Hopefully he can become a bigger player.
Yeah. Do you think? And we put the poll up, and I'll say the poll answers in the percentage in a minute. We said this before. Are you still set on Gracia staying or leaving?
I'm willing to give
yesterday from as of yesterday.
Yeah, I'm willing to give him a chance.
Yeah.
Because way the Potters work, they like to change managers, but at the end of the day, we just want a bit of stability now. let obviously we can sit here and say, oh, let him have his players, but at the end of the day, they're not going to be his players. It's the owner's players, which is the thing. But I'd like to see him, give him a chance, see what he can do for right from the start. It will do, and if it's not working October, maybe then change ship. But so I wouldn't change manager. We have no reason to change manager. He's kept us in the Prem, which was the aim once he took over. So. Yeah. He's done his job.
It's just like Dino says. It's just frustrating that the aim at the end of every season now is like, oh, we stayed in the Prem, which it is this season again. It's like, oh, thank God we stayed in the Prem. I'm like that yesterday. Like, oh, thank God, sealed, done. We can just look forward to enjoy the Man United game and just look forward to next season. But last 3 seasons are like, well, apart from the Flores.
I mean that was purely staying at Flores.
Yeah, that was like job done, brilliant, fantastic, great season, semi-final, good, okay, we weren't fantastic, but we've done the job and done. The other 2 seasons,
I mean, last season was pretty much the same because sometimes second season syndrome can hurt teams. So maybe staying at was the massive.
The way we limped.
Yeah, it's just the way we just bottled it completely. But this season, I thought this is season right. This is now where we start to kick on. Obviously, things happened as we know. And then, like you said, in the end, it was just staying up again, which is it's nice staying up in Prem, but our standards need to be set way higher.
But
the Europa League next season, that's could have been us.
Well, Leicester set the precedent first.
Of course they did, we're in the league,
With not much money compared to the big clubs.
Yeah.
6, shall we say.
One of the lowest budgets in the whole Prem.
Yep.
And they won the league. So.
And Burnley getting, pretty much sealed Europe.
So they've
got Europe.
Yeah.
There's teams that you look at
the lowest budgets in the. There are probably more teams in Championship with more budgets than them.
That's what I said to you when Martinez at Everton and Poch at Tottenham, both of their squads were miles better than Leicester's.
Yeah.
And Leicester won the league. And you look at the likes of Tottenham bottled it.
That year, Man City were awful that season. Chelsea rubbish that season.
Yeah. Was that the one that really fell apart?
That was the year when Mourinho left.
That's it.
Yeah, that was the year that obviously Hazard was off form. But like I said, all them teams spent so much money, but Leicester didn't spend much money, but they won the league. So you don't have to have all the money to win the league. So you need to have a team that will play well as a team and give it their all, which is why they won the league, and which is why Burnley in the Europa League not got any world-class players, but what they have got, they've got a manager who demands fucking everything from that team. He sets his standards so high, and I don't think he'll accept any players that won't. Which is why they're where they are, because he
pretty much in
that management. I think.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll get Europa League. I recken it's a couple of years away.
I think
players stay fit.
Yeah, it is coming Europa League, but we just need to get the right group of players in now. I think.
But Duxbury said that it's quality coming through now. Pretty much, when he says there's not much activity, he pretty much is translated as we're not going to buy 13 players, we're going to buy 4.
Yeah, we're going
to be good.
And
retain the good ones that we've got and get rid of a few of the Deadwood, Jajada, and we've got rid of Watson, all these sort of Britos, the ones that now we don't really need.
Don't need them,
put the quality in with what we've already got.
Yeah, and obviously the first season, Flores, it was more quantity, wasn't it? Because we needed
bodies, didn't we? Really.
But now we need quality now, where we can push on and not just settle for.
We've dropped the ball.
Not just settle for staying up, because we don't want to be like a Stoke and a West Brom every season just staying up. It's fine. It's not. It's fine to a certain extent, because we don't want to be just.
And what a shame Stoke got relegated as well.
Yeah,
I got really disappointed.
It's a good away day, Stoke. But they've been in the Prem 10 years now, and
negative football, negative.
Yeah, manager. I mean, I do feel beside. It's only a couple of years ago they were like top 10, weren't they? A couple of years ago, and then
it's just the football. It's
it's boring, isn't it?
If they've none of them were complaining. Arthur Hughes, the first couple of seasons were actually quite
they
good.
were top 10, weren't they? Top 10 in the first.
And they trying to play football. Then he just went back to clueless.
Yeah.
It was negative, one up front, even at home, and just trying to stop teams scoring. And I said to Hughes, "What?" I'm thinking, "What are you doing?" Because they controlled the game against us at home and beat us 1-0. But
they're only away with the whole season. That's the only away with.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I mean, their biggest downfall was, I think, selling Arnautovic to West Ham. That was a big mistake.
That's what's relegated them.
That's what's relegated. You still look at their squad though. They've got Shaqiri, they've got Choupo-Moting, they've got some decent players, but again,
Shaqiri can go back to singing now, can't he?
Yeah.
So they're not this football.
I want him.
But again, so it's like you said, they've not got they're probably the most boring team to watch. Stoke. I mean, they got the win against us, but it was just not. It wasn't a football win, was it?
No, the only one that actually stood out for them. Oh, we were all over them second half. Absolutely murdered.
That was the only game I missed the whole season. That was the only game.
That was the one where I sat at the front of Taylor and Shaqiri took a piss out of me.
Yeah, that was
really?
Just went like that and went.
Yeah.
Right, going on about the manager. He said, Stuart, evening Stuart. He says, need a Premier manager in the know for our next level. Pay the bucks, get him Fat Sam. Or whoever. That's his opinion. That's your opinion, Stuart.
Yeah.
But look, mate, that's why we do it, because we want your opinion. Throw it out there, mate. You know,
you never know. Opinion, but we'd stay at the same level where we are. Right?
Yeah, it would be.
We wouldn't go advance.
Yeah,
would we?
Wouldn't take us to a new level.
Alan's saying, can we stop changing managers and give the bloke a chance?
Yeah.
We've got 4 home wins under Gracia. Need to sort out our waveform.
Absolutely.
We're safe, thank God, Sir Ray Cook has said as well.
Get what's in Ray as well, and he's not very well.
Yeah,
get what's
in Ray.
Super Ray.
Yeah.
Well, Super Dan Grimley, but Sir Ray.
Sir Ray.
Yeah. And Alex Ferguson. We have to say everything. Obviously, you ain't got to be watching our podcast.
No, but of course you mentioned
Sir Alex, greatest manager of all
legend,
time.
isn't he?
He's the greatest manager.
Greatest manager I've ever known, to be honest. I don't think, what was it, 38 trophies? And that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. So, now anybody can dislike it.
And he was Scotland manager. He was Scotland manager as well, wasn't he?
No, he didn't. No,
I thought he was Scottish manager. He took over for a
no, he never managed Scotland, no.
I thought he took over Scotland.
No,
really?
No,
we know
it's Aberdeen.
It was Aberdeen and United took over. Remember his first couple of years United, they were going to sack him, weren't they? Because they won a trophy.
Mark Robbins apparently saved his job. They all were going around.
And then they won the FA Cup. Then they won the FA Cup, and then that was it. The rest is history, isn't it? So.
But yeah, tied in with that. Yeah, but our mate Beggars, aka Brian Adams, because he wears a white t-shirt and a leather jacket. He doesn't look nothing like him. He just wears a jacket. You probably called him Fonzie, actually. But he's quite cool. You walk in with his leather jacket. And he's coming on Tuesday because he's a Man United fan. We're going to sneak him in under radar because the Japanese snipers will be out there trying to take him out. Take out his car first, go after the tyres, and then go for headshots. Get him in here so he can chat all United, and he'll give us a few stories.
Stuart Higgins made a good comment. He says, Silver put us on a pedestal, pure guilty football, all went wrong after.
Yeah.
Big time.
But I actually said, not because it's what we literally had the best midfield on form in that Premier League by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
Shalabar, Cleverley, Decore.
Yeah. Plus, Will Hughes couldn't even get in that side of the time.
That's ridiculous,
And I a lot of it was one, we're trying to just get him up to speed with the Prem, but also he couldn't get in there. He wasn't good enough anyway.
Because we were playing so well, right? We can't drop players. They're playing so well.
Well, that proves it. I mean, look, there's an England international. Hughes, I honestly, I'm going to put my thing, not reputation, I ain't got one. But even if I did have one, I'll put it on that. Hughes is going to the World Cup.
He deserves it.
He deserves it. I mean, look at the midfield. Well, we've talked about it before, but midfielders we've got, it's not really much competition, really, is it? Midfielders.
Even I'm in with a shout because
Hughes is a different midfielder to what England currently have. He's a creative midfielder. That's the difference. He's creative.
Passes.
Yeah, but seriously, no, he's creative. He picks up the holes. We don't have any midfielders like that, so which is why I think he deserves to go in, which is why it offers something different.
Yeah, look, Ferguson has managed Scotland. I thought, honestly, when you were doubting me, I thought someone was on a wind-up with me again.
I don't think.
When was it? 86 World Cup.
Is it real? I can really don't.
Alan, confirm that, mate.
I'm Google.
Google it. Google that for lads.
Okay.
Someone definitely told. Well, anyway, Mr. Roy Moore, 1881 is on. Roy,
oh, he did, yeah. Scotland, 1985 to 1986. Scotland. I'm pretty wrong. I apologise.
I knew it was something around 85.
Yeah.
But then when you said it, I thought actually maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I'm happy to be proved wrong. Fair play.
I thought Delafeu had a poor game.
Yeah, he was a poor game.
He just couldn't get going, could he? Every touch.
To be fair though, he was your only attacking threat really in that second half. So what's he going to do? Like if you're not getting the ball to him, he can't do much.
I mean, hindsight's a great thing now, but when you guys said, said when Deany came off,
it just changed.
It's just our whole shape
of the game
just went bang, and we just panicked. I mean, okay, great, we held on. Thank God for that. First time in ages we held on to one, but Jesus, we've gone from September time when we were nicking points off of everyone last minute,
and we were getting. Now it's like teams were nicking points off us.
Yeah,
they're looking at us and go right, retribution.
Yeah.
It's like,
But know it did make honestly, like I said, a better team would have won that game. Took the chance to get.
Oh, they punished us second.
Oh, big time.
A team of strikers would have won that game.
Oh,
I mean, Dwight Gale. I mean, he's a 30-goal championship player. He's a 10-goal Premier League player. But Andre Gray.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gray's 10-15 max in the Prem.
Similar player.
Yeah, similar player. Quick, agile, championship, 30 goals a season guaranteed. You pay 10 million for him, bang, he'll get you promoted. Pretty much. I've totally forgot the second place in Cardiff get a trophy. I remember we got
a trophy. I was like, what are we getting a trophy?
You get a trophy for second place. I didn't realise we got a trophy as well.
Well, obviously the Sheffield Wednesday game.
Why'd you get a trophy for second place? Seriously, I know it's like completely non-related to Watford, but
that's why
why do you get a trophy at the playoffs?
I always think that's the best way to go.
To play a final. You play a trophy, but second, I don't know what. It's like a semi-final.
Medals is fair enough coming second, but
it's like saying, "Oh, I finished fourth, I'll get a medal anyway."
Yeah.
It's like the points thing, isn't it, in the under sixes or so.
I'll take it. Cardiff got second. So Fulham missed out there in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Birmingham turned up one game. Nothing. This is not shot at Paul Robinson because Robbo's watching this. Robbo.
Last game. We all want to have glory because of your caliber.
Birmingham turned up, mate. And you didn't play that game, so I'm not saying you turn up every game, Robbo. But Birmingham turned up. Last 2 seasons they've done it. And did it under Lee Clark as well. So 3 out of 5 seasons turn up on the last game of the season to survive.
That was Fulham's only first defeat in like 28 games or something. Something like that, anyway.
I'll tell you what, I sometimes Warnock winds me up, but fair play to him.
He knows how to get teams promoted.
He's now the top promotion guy.
He took over, he had it at Taylor, wasn't he?
Taylor and Bassett.
Bassett, yeah.
And he's overtook them.
Yeah, massively, we none of us probably can't stand Warnock, but he is a good manager. He knows, knows how to get teams promoted. Like, let's face it, nobody would have bet Cardiff to get promoted.
It's like Saar, players like that. We hate him, but we respect him for, he's a decent player. Most people say, it's like Warnock, people go, oh, he's a dick, but he's actually a good manager.
He's actually a good manager.
He's done the Sheffield United, he turned them around. It took a number of years.
Took QPR up, didn't he? Took QPR up.
And they said about the money, but he bought the right players when he got them promoted. I mean, they should never have got rid of him.
He's that.
Warnock.
Prem. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he got Palace up, didn't he?
No, I don't think he got Palace up.
No, that was Holloway.
That was Holloway. Palace up, yeah.
Oh, God, another game he didn't turn up at Wembley.
Yeah, how many times? Yeah.
God, too many. The win percentage. This has been on the forum, guys. We've got Kike Sanchez Flores, 36%. Walter got 29%. Silva, in his half season, got 31%. And Gracia got 28.5%.
Win percentage.
Yeah, cool. But thing is, though, those two guys, the first top 2 guys got a whole season. So you sort of say, okay, they've got more chance of buggering it up, but they've actually got more chance of boosting their win percentage. I think it's the second one. In Silva Gracia, I don't know how you can judge the other two. You can judge it on a full season with the other two, if the other two had a full season.
Okay, so Silva and Gracia, they basically had half a season each.
They're basically half a season.
So what's that? That's like 59%. Add the two together. That's like 59%.
Yeah.
So win percentage, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah, so it's not bad, but would you still kept Flores on?
I was gutted when he left,
correct.
but it was his choice because he had that break clause.
I was disappointed he left. I say the word disappointed. I can understand why they got rid of him. Because 1, he wanted to go, but 2, because of the slackness of the training. Because Deany missed at least 1 training session, didn't he?
Yeah.
But also, when Walter came in, I knew, I said to him numerous amount of times, the guys that I work with at St Albans, a lot of Italian guys, there's just some influx of Italian cleaners for some reason. They all, 2 or 3 of them come from Napoli, big Napoli fans. And they said he made Higuain the world-class striker he is. He had a reputation in Italy, and he's still got a massive reputation over there for improving strikers. I mean, he did bugger all with our ones.
He did bugger all at Watford.
But before he came, we said, "Oh, brilliant! That's good. That's Iggy with a shot."
He's probably just didn't suit the English game.
He's trying to play the Italian way. It's like Flores played the Spanish way. It worked.
And it worked for 6 months or so. Yeah, but then teams sussed us out, didn't they?
We had no plan B.
He had no plan B.
Well, especially look at Wembley. I don't get harking on about Wembley, but we played
sick thinking about that game. I mean, with that game, we could have easily won that game. Quite easily won that game.
Well, how much money did you spend on getting tickets for us?
A lot.
A lot.
I think I must spend about. I think my ticket was about 80 quid that game.
We were more.
Mine was more.
Was you?
Palace
Mine was
fans.
about 80 quid.
I played ball.
Put it this way,
Absolutely.
Palace fans, us.
Really?
And then
Was you Club Wembley?
Yeah.
One of them, are you? One of them.
Well, only the finest when the Pidge and the young man turn up, mate.
Don't care. I don't mind spending money like that, but
if you play
well, but we played shit.
That's why we didn't go to Wembley, because they said no Club Wembley. Sorry, guys, it's not going to happen. If you want the Pidge and the young man there, it's Club Wembley every time, mate. Caviar and champagne.
It's me like, remember Florida season when we played Chelsea Boxing Day, the ticket was 50 quid. I thought, I paid that, I thought I got mugged on my forehead, but we played well. We drew, I think we drew 2-2, I think, that game.
What went the Merseyside derby a few years ago at Wembley when Carroll scored? They had like Phil Neville defending Carroll, and even Carroll could score a header. It says how bad the defending was if Carroll could score. But that was only like 35 quid, and that was right at the front. But it was a nice little view of Suarez, who turned round to me and went like, "We're going to do that." But yeah, it was choice words. It was something like "Suarez, you naughty boy," sort of.
Yes,
that was the PG version of it, put it that way. Which got a few
laughs. And shout out to Boreham Wood. They got in the National League final, weren't they? Shout out to Boreham Wood.
Shout out, mate.
They are at Wembley, so one game away from the Football League, Boreham Wood.
And
that'd be interesting.
Mick's just put his shit. So
who's shit?
I don't know, but someone
Carol,
is.
I reckon.
Carol, yes.
Yeah.
Moves is watching. Moves is in the building. Aidan, sup boys? He's going gangster today, Aidan, with his window licking or heavy breathing and window smashing.
Yeah.
And it's all.
Has Moves told you about what happened after the game, missed it?
Go on.
Right. Well, obviously, we were all happy that we won. Obviously, we were all doing the fan cam stuff. We were waving goodbye to the coach.
Aidan shat himself.
No, right. So Movesy's going like that. I don't know. He said he was telling his mate to come, but really he was saying like that. Some pissed up Geordie got off the coach, went up to Movesy. He goes, "What was that? What was that? You saying goodbye?" Obviously, he was pissed out of his face. And
well, they stopped the coach and he got out.
Yeah, basically, no. They weren't going. It was they were waiting to go. So he's got off the coach, gone up to Movesy, squared up to Movesy, and then Geordie's guy was like, "What was that? What was that?" Movesy's like, "No, I was calling my mate over." I'm like, "No, you weren't. You." Then obviously, then he was getting a bit more leery. So then a couple of his mates come as well, trying to join in, and then he ended up having it. That Geordie guy had a go at Becky for the start. Was shouting at Becky. I was like,
"Why?"
Because
I shouted back at him. It's alright.
Yeah, and then he was having a go at all of us as well. We just told him to bug off. Then the police come involved as well. So it was all Moomsy. It was all your fault, Moomsy. All Moomsy's fault.
Why is Aidan go?
Becky can get herself. Oh, because
Aidan ran away.
Aidan ran away. Because Aidan was picking it up and saying, "Yeah, if you come to me, I'll knock him out." And then Aidan,
that thing of Monty Python, the Holy Grail, brave Sir Robin.
Aidan was like, "No, I'm staying away." But Aidan was like, "Yeah, I'll knock him out." No, you wouldn't. You just ran away.
Aidan in his sweaty forehead ran away.
No, it's all Moomsy. It was all Moomsy. All Moomsy.
Moves is a thug.
Moomsy's a thug.
That's why he's staying away, because he's licking his wound.
Yeah.
TMA a bad name, Moves.
Yeah. You can't take this podcast down any further. You certainly have in that situation.
It was quite funny the way it was over completely nothing.
Aidan and his handbag and lipstick raised confirmed. Oi, fix that train window and ring us up in a minute, mate. We need to get some more of them. Right, guys, can you give a shout out to Jake and Grace, who got married today? Congratulations, Jake and Grace. Yeah. And I'm enjoying a few beers with them. Moves, you thug. Alan just confirmed it as well. Movesy bottled it.
Yeah, see, I bottled it.
I went to get the police, you knobs. Aidan smashing.
Yeah. It's good. It's funny.
And so, what was his thing? Is all not the penetration. What's the big?
Stimulation.
Aidan was no. Let's confirm this, Aidan. You were going for the stimulation, mate.
Yeah, you were going for the stimulation.
Another coach was offering stimulation, so he was straight over there.
Yeah.
No mussing about. You know, one question, one answer. It's just yes. But Mick would say no. Mick would comment in a minute and just say no. I went to get it, please. Yeah. Jeff saying, afternoon, mate. Glad we are safe. We can enjoy the last game of the season. Much better performance yesterday. Been a pleasure watching you guys. West Coast Hornets. Jeff from Turlock in California. No, pleasure, Jeff. California dream.
California.
That's the route. No. California International Hornets. Boosh.
Yeah.
Boost.
Right. Yeah. So Hughes for England. I said yes.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big
So we'll
time.
pretty much agree that he's going to
I
World
think
Cup.
every Watford fan will agree. Use it for England.
Yeah.
We were singing at the end of the game yesterday when we were doing the presentation. Like, use it for England.
Pidge.
Yeah. There he is. Right. Let's get this mofo on.
Who is it?
It's actually Moobs.
Oh, it's Moobsy.
Answer it.
Moobsy!
Mr. Moobs.
You bring it on down. Disgraceful.
Hang You thug.
Yeah, Becky says you're a thug, mate.
Disgrace moves.
I ain't no disgrace. Those blooming Newcastle fans asked for it. I was ready to give it to them. But for the sake of my job, I decided not to because I knew I was going to get sacked.
I mean, let's be faced, it was over nothing really. He was just pissed up money. That was all. It was over nothing.
Yeah.
I know, Dan. It was very funny. The fact that they had the balls to jump off the coach, thinking that I was giving it all to them.
Yeah. What was he come out and said? Oh, shut up, you fat prick! And he was fatter than you. No offence. Like he was like, yeah, shut up, you fat prick. Well, you're twice your size.
That's probably the Geordie man. You know, that guy does the things.
It probably was, but he actually had his top on for a change. So. Yeah. But he was, quite an
exactly. That's the thing. When he said that, I was ready. When that guy called me what he called me, I was ready to go in, but my manager stepped in the way.
That's probably why he's worried of getting sacked.
The really tall one I was with is one of my bosses from work, so he stepped in to save my arse.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think they'll do anything with your arse moves. Well, you never know with those Geordies anyway. But would you go on, mate? You've done a lot of talking on WD18, mate. What do you elaborate on anything you said on there, mate, about the game?
Well, I only signed in for. I've only been signed in for about 5 or 6 minutes, but my overall opinion yesterday was, and like I said on WD18, we had it spot on in the first half by attacking them from the off. Playing two up top worked absolutely perfectly for us because Danny and Gray come alive.
Yeah.
And it worked perfectly. But in the second half, we just completely took our foot off the gas, and we were asking for it.
How many times we sat there and said that all the season?
I ain't being funny, but the substitutions were ridiculous.
They were a joke.
You take Deeney off, and then you're still playing a long ball up. Andre Gray's got no chance, and we've said it time after time that you can't do that with Andre Gray. The only way you can do it is to dip it in 10 yards behind a defender and let Andre Gray have the run.
Yeah,
because then he's going to burn them up for pace.
Yeah.
But you know, like I say, I still believe Gracia is going to be there next season.
I think he will as well.
Contrary to what other people are saying.
I mean, the reason why I think of him next season is because normally, like last couple of seasons, last 2 seasons or so, like we'd know by now. Imagine like last season, Mazzari got sacked by now, and seeing for that Flores was we knew he was leaving. So I think that's part of the reason why I think he's going to stay around next season. We haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, Danny, I completely agree. That's where my theory's been going. It's normally by now there's been an announcement to say.
Go on.
we've had nothing like that already.
No.
Nothing like that this season. So I personally think that he's going to be given the summer transfer window to try and sort it out.
But do you know what?
And then they'll review it.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because it's. We know he's done his mistakes. Obviously, of course, like your way record speaks for itself, and some of his tactical subs are baffling. But I'm excited to see what he can do right from the off. Good likes of Delafeu will hopefully come back in the next season, so that's a good sign. Obviously, clearly likes playing under the manager, so it is promising. But we just now need to get the right group of players to push us to a new level, which is going to be
indeed. I totally agree. I do totally agree with that, Dan. It's we've got some great players in that team. Now like I said on previous podcasts, with Pereira now pretty much fully fit, we're reaping the rewards from that.
Big time.
And his goal yesterday was
it was a
nice class
goal.
finish. I was well chuffed with that.
Yeah.
And it was fully deserved. And like I said about Andre Gray's goal, he fully deserved that as well.
Yeah.
Got a huge monkey off his back by putting that in the net. Because otherwise, I think if he hadn't scored yesterday, I think we would have seriously been on his back over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think maybe 4 or 5 might be going out, and it could be 4 or 5 coming in. But it won't be wholesale.
No, quality means
that was the big word from.
It's going to be a lot less.
That was the big word from Scott and the at your place event. He basically said quality now, not quantity. Whereas a couple of seasons it's just been right. Let's just get players in. Let's have a squad. But now we've got a squad effectively. We just need players in that are going to, like I said, take us to a new level. Which hopefully will be next season.
Exactly, and I think when you look at it, we've got Delafeu on loan, and he's already said that he wants to stay. I think you put him and Pereira behind in a two behind, say, a lone striker, and let them run.
There you go.
That would cause so many defensive problems. I think next season if we get it right, we could have a real. I know I said it this season, and we probably should have done.
We all said it, mate. Like, I was serious. I think speaking on behalf of a lot of people saying I was thinking top 6, here we come. After the that Southampton away game, I thought top 6, here we come. I was ready planning my flights, mate, to Barcelona. I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly. Dan, I was the same. I was dreaming of it that night. I was absolutely dreaming. I was like, I'll get my passport ready, get my suitcase out, and let's go on a European tour.
But it's just how things change.
And probably deserved it.
I mean, how things change so quickly, like it's just ridiculous, isn't it? But how the expectations change, just like that. But there you go.
I want David Hay as manager moves.
David Hay.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. He was shit. He got a call from Watford. He was going to be the next manager.
We'll go down too quickly with him, mate.
Yeah.
We don't want to go down. That's the only thing. He goes down quicker. He goes down quicker than West Brom. Jesus. West Brom will work.
Exactly. West Brom hanging on by a thread.
Oh, mate, great escape is on for them.
That would be amazing.
Massive game on Tuesday. I think Swansea Southampton on Tuesday. Massive game.
Yeah, I think that's going to decide
basically
it.
West Brom are hoping
for
a draw. I think
game over for everyone.
West Brom are hoping for a draw. I think for that game.
Has to be, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, I looked at the table earlier. If the 3 teams above us slip up on the final day and say we just get a point off Manchester United,
we're on 41, aren't we?
So we're going to finish 10.
Yeah. Mate,
we'll end up leapfrogging into 10th spot.
Yeah. Oh, no,
that would be amazing if we
That would be amazing. Snap you out. But main thing above Bournemouth, that would be the best thing. Shut them up. So all if they're going about, we've been above you. But like, no, we get our win, we get above them. There we go. Just shut them up now. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, like I say, I was pleased with overall yesterday's performance. I was pleased with, but there were issues in the second half that had me very, very worried.
It was just the Watford of all Watford performances this season, wasn't it? It just summed up our season, that performance.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, you spot on. Great in the first half, put off the gas in the second, and go to sleep for a bit.
And like I said, a better team would have punished us that second half.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. If we'd been playing someone out of the top 6, we would have been bashed up big time in the second half.
Yeah.
That would have been an absolute catastrophic disaster.
Yeah.
But we held on and won though, which is the main thing now. We're looking at it now. Okay, it wasn't pretty second half, but we won.
Sometimes you need to win like that. You need to win a few, don't you? So.
Yeah, I just think with yesterday, I think, especially I'll go back to the second half again. We were just getting too exposed down the left, down our left in the second half. There was, Holiday seemed to have way too much to do, and no one seemed to want to go and help him. And I think at one stage that really almost did cost us. And I think that's one thing they've got to look at. If Garcia's if he's gonna stay, he's then got to work on a system to drill it into him to say, look, somebody has to go back and double up.
True.
Because we were almost cut open big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now we can just iron it all out and just go again next season.
Yeah.
Manchester United, we can just go there and enjoy ourselves. Because look at, we go there and just say, look, no pressure now, we're safe. Let's go play better football. Look what West Brom did.
Freedom, yeah.
Bit of freedom. Yeah. West Brom beat them, so it can happen.
That's right. I don't think we're going to get a better chance to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
This is our best chance.
Our only best chance of beating Man United.
And they got done at Brighton.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, next Sunday I'm going up there for one big party.
Yeah, mate, I'll join you, mate. I'll join you.
I'm having a party because we're staying up.
I've heard there's a game as well, mate.
Yeah.
I might want to go to.
Some football game as well.
Yeah, there's a game as well, but I'll be celebrating in the stands for 90 minutes. You know what I'm like.
Oh, mate, if we win next Sunday, mate, I'll be celebrating a lot. We've just won the Champions League, I'm telling you. Beating Man United.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So.
And I personally believe we can get something from them next
Yeah,
Sunday.
of course
Because they're going to have one eye on the FA Cup.
Of course I will.
And, you know, it's...
Yes, that as well.
And I think next Sunday he needs to persevere with 2 up top.
Yeah.
Nice step with
Go
it,
2 up top again and run on.
Yeah, well, it's not going to harm anything, is it?
No.
Yeah, might as well just do it.
I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of youngsters on the bench, though.
Yeah.
A couple of youngsters on the bench.
There's blood and solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully expect Mourinho to do that.
Mm.
You know, put some youngsters on, and you know, because he'll want to save the big guns. So you know, anything's going to be possible. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to be up there anyway, enjoying myself regardless. So.
Yeah, of course we will, mate.
Good.
So yeah. But right, I was going to say I'm going to have to go because I'm going to have to get back to the party and what's going on.
Congratulations to the married couple, mate. Pass on the congrats.
Yes, I will do, mate. I will do. I did give Jake and that a heads up that it was going to happen, so I'll go and let him know.
Yeah, tell him we shouted it out, mate.
I will do, mate. I will do, and I'll catch you guys soon. All right.
All right, see you later, mate.
Bye, mate. Take it easy.
Bye.
See you later, man.
Right, okay, right. Quick shout out to Choose Moves, nice one. Then congratulations to the happily married couple. So well done. So Moves will not be in a fit state to call back later anyway, so he won't anyway. But right, just shout out. Unfortunately, once again, the Watford ladies lost today. Yeah, 4-1. Brighton ladies at Culver Road. Petcover with the only goal for Watford.
They were winning, weren't they, Watford ladies?
I think they were as well, actually. I think they 1-0 up. And also, just a shout out to our big shout out, firstly, Roy Moore in the 1881 for this season. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Superb. Displays everything. Absolutely amazing, Roy. You know that anyway. I bore you enough times with saying congrats every time I see you, mate. But well done, mate. All the best to you guys. Watford have won the best. We've got the best pitch in the Premier League.
Yeah, sure.
I have got the best pitch. Not the best team. We've got the best pitch. That's a start. We're simple steps. But no, that pitch every time. I mean, you said this, but every time we see it, it's like. I mean, you see it every game, but the 6-7 times we see it a season, every time we just like, this is amazing. I remember when it was first years ago when they first put that artificial surface, not artificial, but semi-artificial. When Sarries were playing it, they played it for a whole season, and by March it was still lush. Just amazing.
Yeah,
the pitch. I mean, it's 10 times better than it was then.
It really helps having a nice pitch. You can practically play football on a nice pitch. Whereas I think that's why a lot of big teams, when they go to sort of lower league teams, they struggle when they play there because the pitches are not good. So they used to play football. They can't play football on pitches like that.
It's similar to 5-a-side teams. They're playing on an 11-a-side pitch because it's bobbly, it's hard. You're playing on a 7-a-side pitch, a 4G. Yeah, lovely and slick. You can pass it slow. You know.
But now shout out to Scott anyway. Scott Tingley.
Yeah,
and that's well done.
Good shout out for that. Yeah. Right. And James, a good shout out to James Marsh in Portugal, celebrating with his missus, a few beers and everything yesterday. Posted on the forum. So James, all the way from Portugal, mate. Hope you're having a lovely time. Right. There's something about Callum McGregor. Not Colin McGregor. Callum McGregor from Celtic.
Yeah, my dad.
As you know, you see all these rumours, all these 90-minute midfielder apparently we're looking at.
I would not from Celtic is Kieran Tierney. Is one player I would like left back.
Dembele,
yeah.
That's probably the only one. Tierney, I'd probably look at him, but Dembele definitely. I'm not sure about this midfielder.
Not heard much about him, McGregor.
Problem is though, once you get after the season, there'll be every single football site worth its corner will be throwing rumours out, and it's just going to get to the point where it's brilliant until. Because end of August, thank God, we won't have to go for a whole season, the whole August of this. Yeah. It'll be like just before the start of the season, transfer window shuts, which is brilliant. But it's just up to the point where the end of the last couple of hours, you're so fed up of the transfer window sometimes, especially when you've had no activity. I mean, we've had plenty, but not as much as you thought. And you're just like, please, God, let it finish. Because it's just, there's rumours of stupid rumours.
I think the transfer window should shut before the season, not
which they're going to do, thank
They are doing it, aren't they? So
start next season, that's going to happen.
Yeah. One player would be heavily linked with was Rondon. It was in there on Twitter.
But you said it, you shouted that.
Yeah, we're looking at Rondon.
Oh, we really?
Yeah, been linked with Rondon.
For the system that Gracia is going to play, like Move said, we would have had an announcement by now. It's stupid if we get rid of him now. We'll put it on the pretense that he's staying. Rondon, I mean, you're spot on. Rondon I mean, I wouldn't personally buy him, but the system Gracia plays, he's tailor-made. Tailor-made for it. Yeah. But yeah, right. Stuart's saying we were blessed with silver. We're a small club in a large pond. Think so? Not anymore.
We're not like Watford anymore.
No, we can't.
We're not.
I mean, in terms of the big six, we are a little club.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
But we're in
the big time now. We have been for third year in a row. We're in the big time.
Moob's Bar is now open. That's just been confirmed by Sir Ray. Was it Watford Steve? Yeah, just remember, guys, in terms of Watford Steve, Happy Hornet, Facebook, he's got all the links onto Watford to the Happy Hornet, all his latest designs. Click on Happy Hornet, order yourself a jacket, order yourself a t-shirt. He does some discounts, 25% discounts already, possible 30% ones as well. Get on to message Watford Steve or go on a Happy Hornet on Facebook. And remember Paul Muzzy and his vlogs. Get onto YouTube, like, share and subscribe with Paul Muzzy. He's done his latest one on Newcastle. He's absolutely brilliant, so get onto that one and have a look at that. And the Tottenham one apparently is quite good. There's an altercation on there, but I haven't actually seen that there. The 2 Premiership accolades, pitch and mascot, Mick has just said as well. So happy. We've
had the best mascot for years. That's
we have got the only real decent mascot anyway. So. One that dives better than Sahar.
Oh yeah,
he's more convincing. If he got in the box, he'd
get more penalties. I think.
Stonewall penalties. Even if there's no one on him, Stonewall straight away.
Yeah.
Breaking news: Zemi sacked his head coach, Pinky and Perky. See if we can make a Pidge zero of it. Neil's just confirmed that. So breaking news from Neil. He is the David Frost of TMA. Mr. David Austin now, shall we say. Mick said, do you think a lot of the team will wait till the World Cup is over to look to buy in?
A lot of teams.
A lot of the team,
a lot of teams do look at World Cups and tournaments in the summer to look at the players they want. But
problem is, it's a double-edged sword there. But you want to make sure a player is decent enough for you to buy. But if he does turn out to be really good, then the price goes up 20 million.
So I remember when the year we got promoted 2015, we signed Paredes. And obviously before the World Cup.
Yeah, so we did it. We timed it right.
Yeah,
it was the right case of doing it before then. Wasn't it? Yeah.
So that's one player. But yeah, it's just teams will obviously go. Teams will send scouts to the World Cup and have a look at players.
I think the funniest one was when Pienaar.
Stephen Pienaar.
Stephen Pienaar went to Tottenham. Didn't realise he had like a world-class player, almost possibly world-class Van der Vaart ahead of him.
Oh yeah.
And he had no chance. And he said, "I'm going. I've got ambitions." And then within like 6 months, he's back on loan at Everton.
I mean, that's what us fans do. We'll be watching World Cup. I love him at Watford. I love him.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it's just whether we can get him. Pozzo's.
Look at Jay Livermore. No.
I mean, the Pozzo's best scouting is South America, innit? So you got, like I said, Brazil. You got who else? Colombia.
Argentina.
Did Colombia qualify? Yeah, Colombia qualified. Argentina. So that's there.
And then we end up getting Panama's captain.
Panama's captain. Yeah.
Who scores a goal against England? Well, a lot of people are going to score against England, but
a lot of teams will obviously look at the World Cup and things, but it's not going to be on end all.
No. No, but we will be doing, and this is another thing about thing, we will be doing a World Cup podcast, an hour-and-a-half show every Sunday during the World Cup, and we'll try to nick you on this as well.
Course,
and then we will be talking about that as well. If
it was just England, it would be a very short podcast.
Put this way, we'll be doing 2 podcasts if it was just about England, guys. Honestly, we will be doing one on
Will Hughes scores the win in the World Cup final.
That'd be a whole hour-and-a-half dedicated to Will Hughes.
Just dedicated to Will Hughes.
That would be a nice picture in every room. If Will Hughes scores, Will Hughes would be there.
Little fact I saw earlier, if Ashley Young will probably get picked, he'll be the first
I wouldn't argue if he did.
He will be the first youth academy product from Watford to ever appear in the World Cup.
That's true, isn't it?
That's a fact. John Barnes never come through the youth academy at Watford.
No.
I saw a fact earlier. John Barnes, we snapped him and then he went straight to the first team.
Non-league, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, we produced him in terms of we gave him his break.
But we signed him and he went straight to the first team.
Yeah, because he was a young 17-year-old.
But actually, will be the first one that's come through the youth club of Watford to appear at a World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, he was technically our youth player because we bought him at 17, so technically he's a youth player. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right that he didn't go through the youth system and play youth games, and so he would be.
Actually, I'm with you first, which is good start.
It's just shame Barnes moans about Watford so much because he's.
What a player! I mean, I wasn't alive when he played for, but what a player he was.
Thing is, like, a lot of older. I mean, most people would say Barnes, Blissett are the best players ever played for Watford, but Holton would be up there.
Cliff Holton, he played for Northampton as well, my local team.
Yeah, Holton and Scullion.
Stuart Scullion. Yeah.
Stuart Scullion would be up there with those guys.
Ross Jenkins as well.
Jenkins, but Jenkins, but he wouldn't be. I'm going to tell you what, one player that would have, if he played another couple of seasons, Mo Johnston, Magic Mo. He didn't play long enough. Was it how many seasons? 2, 1, definitely 2 seasons, wasn't it? Because he was the one who did the crossover between Celtic and Rangers as well, wasn't it?
Which player do you think's had which player do you think's had the biggest impact at Watford, but only playing for one season? Only have one season at Watford.
I shout it out to them because they'll get them.
Philip O'Garley.
The biggest thing. So what is it? So who's
had the biggest impact at Watford? We've only played for Watford just for one season. Philip O'Garley. I remember him. He was quality. We had it. He was the only that he was. We had him under Vialli. He was the only. Him and Marcus Gale were probably only decent.
So Garley, he was the defender.
Yeah, Philip Garley. He was our captain.
Yeah, he's good.
Him and Marcus Gale.
Legend.
Him and Marcus Gale were probably the only players that come out of that season with any credit.
Stephen Glass
was decent. Yeah,
to a certain extent.
Philip O'Garley. I mean, he's a legend at AC Milan. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? To be a legend.
Can someone confirm Mo Johnston? I swear he was 2 seasons, but someone said he was a season. I swear he played 2 seasons for us.
Alan Laffold says Ronnie Rosenthal.
Was he there?
Yes.
Oh,
Rosenthal.
Superb.
Garley's one hell of a shout. That stumped me because I can't think of anyone else. And he's just you guys are just feeding me off ideas because you put Garley, Rosenthal. They're the only ones I thought. Who else would have made such an impact?
Henry Lansby did well that season. He was on loan.
Yeah,
he did well. Henry Lansby.
Cleverly was
outstanding that season.
I actually probably
played the season, didn't he? That season.
Yeah, I'm going to say cleverly. Without thinking that one season he made an impact. He won Player of the Season.
Yeah, he was quality.
Who else is going to win Player of the Season?
Garley
was quality though.
Philip Garley was immense.
What about Foster? Ben Foster.
He was 2 years. He had 2 years.
Once promoted Premier League.
Yeah, they were both on loan, weren't they? Both on loan.
Yeah, both Man United.
Yeah.
Watford Woody's confirmed said it was just 1 season for Mo Johnson. So there's another shout out, Mo Johnson.
See, I was going to put Johnson. If Johnson be third, I'm going to put Cleverly. Yeah, guys, please shout these out. What is that is cracking question. Pick a player. We've put Filippo Garley. He's put not me. Filippo Garley have done Cleverly. Rocket Ronnie. Who is the one player who's played 1 season for Watford has made the biggest impact? And we like I say, Cleverly's my number 1 because he's won.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
Wanted to go back and play in Scotland, because he did the Rangers Celtic shift.
He played for both of them, did he?
First one for
first one.
Soonest signed him for Rangers.
That was brave, wasn't it?
He went to Celtic, I think. Then he went to Rangers.
Yeah, that's brave, that is.
Yeah, just a little bit. That was when Rangers. Was it British clubs were banned from Europe, and they bought basically a load of English players.
The Rangers in. They bought Gaz at one point, didn't they?
Yeah, this is after. This is pre-Gaza. This was like Mark Haitley, Terry Butcher. I mean, they had one hell of a side. I mean, this team will be in the Division 1, the old Division 1. Yeah. These guys are walking to Division 1 sides. They were imagine these players. Imagine now, top English Premier League players going to Scotland.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what that was. Terry Butcher was in the peak of his form when he went there, and so was Haitley. Haitley was scoring goals for fun, and I mean.
David James only had 1 year at Watford. 2 years. David James had 2 years.
1991, 1991, 92. Yeah, because he was in the centenary.
What's that last night? It's on YouTube. I see.
When Blissett came back, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blissett came back. Yeah,
Blissett. He took over from Colin Lee. Yeah. What a great era that was.
And Tyler made his debut that season.
Yeah, no, one of the.
Darren Baisley's debut season.
Lavins was 93, 94.
Gerard Lavin,
Like what a great player Lavin was. Yeah, I will get that man. I will get that man. Yeah, he's avoiding me, but he can avoid me no longer.
Alan says clearly he doesn't count because he's still plays for Watford now.
Well, no, but when he had one season for the impact he does count because he had that one season. Now, because if you class him as he's a permanent signing, but back at that time he had one season as an impact.
Yeah.
Because we could go back next season and sign Filippo Garli, but if he was young enough.
Well, we just thought he was the end of his career, but he's a legend at 18 Milan. That says it all. I think he's played over 400 games.
I mean, look at the defenders they had then. Maldini, Baresi. I tell you what, Baresi, and I rate him high as a pure defender, higher than Bobby Moore.
Really?
As a pure defender, him and Bobby Moore are like that.
Didn't they have Cafu?
That close.
Was Cafu?
That was later.
Was that later? Was it?
But they cost the Curta. They've had Nesta. But Nesta was bought from Lazio, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was good to.
But that's what I mean.
I know they've got like Fabio Barini. Like, there's the standard. That was
the thing with HRTC Sport. They were saying all the greatest players like Ronaldinho, Kaká, and it says Fabio Barini.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to be too harsh on it, but he scored 7 goals in 3 years as a striker. We should sign him. Gray looks prolific.
Gray looks like
Alan Shearer compared to Fabio Barini. That is Costa Curta. Costa Curta, one hell of a player.
Yeah.
I mean, that he looks average compared to some of the Franco Baresi. He does. Franco Baresi's reading of the game was second to none.
Do you know what? Talking about defender, I mean, obviously I'm quite young compared to you guys, but best defender I've ever seen in my lifetime is probably Rio Ferdinand, I think.
David Ellsworth.
Well, obviously watching just football in general, I mean, my favourite ever Watford defender is probably, I'd give it to JJ from the USA. He's probably my favourite ever Watford defender. JJ Merritt.
The best Watford defender I've ever seen, and I'm not doing bias now because I was going to go David Ellsworth. John McClelland.
People say he's outstanding.
His reading of the game was he played for the British team when we had a British team.
Really?
Yeah, he was one hell of a thing. The best defender I've ever seen. Because I'm an old boy now.
Me personally, Rio Ferdinand. Someone like Rio Ferdinand.
No, the best defender I've ever seen. No, it's Franco Baresi. Because I didn't see Bobby Moore. So Franco Baresi's the best, outstanding.
Beckenbauer, better than Beckenbauer.
I never saw Beckenbauer play. No, as in terms of all round, Beckenbauer, Moore, and Baresi are the best defenders of all time. But he's him, and then it's Maldini.
You've got to shout Fabio Cannavaro, though. He's the only defender ever to win a Ballon d'Or.
Cannavaro's good, but he's not Baresi. But Cannavaro was world class. I mean, he won the Ballon d'Or.
He's the only defender to ever win a Ballon d'Or.
He's the only defender to win a Ballon d'Or. Simo. No, that Simo would be my second one with Watford. Woody
Steve Sims.
That's Simo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like Mackay at Watford.
Mark Mackay.
Centre back.
Best goalkeeper.
He's your best Watford.
Best goalkeeper to ever play for Watford.
Yeah, probably.
Best goalkeeper.
Chambers for me.
Chamber, yeah.
I mean, best one that ever played for Watford. Pat Jennings.
Well, Jennings. I like
Coton Neil Jennings. My dad always says Jennings, but I said Jennings became better after.
Yeah.
Mike Walker.
Yeah.
Silky Williams years ago.
Kevin Miller was good goalkeeper.
Miller was good when his defence was good. When it all went to pot with his defence, he could not hold it up.
Best fullback to ever play for Watford. It's got to be Gibbo, innit?
Come on, guys, shut these out. Here are our questions.
It's got to be Gibbo and Robbo, innit? Best fullback to ever play for Watford.
Yeah. Gibbo, definitely.
Wilf Rostrom. See, there's Pat Rice. Pat Rice centre back. Neil Price. Pricey. Super Pricey.
Centre mid.
I'm biased. I'm not doing rubbish. I can't say rubbish.
Alman was fantastic.
No, best midfielder I've ever seen play for Watford.
Hyde was brilliant.
They were good.
Michael Hyde and Richard Johnson was the best centre midfield partnership I've ever seen.
Brilliant.
Les Taylor.
Ray Train. I was just old enough to remember Ray Train.
Best winger.
Barnes.
Barnes.
Barnes. Callahan.
Apart
from him, Darren Baisley. Baisley was a legend. I met him so many times. He's such a lovely bloke.
It's best winger for me.
My era was the early 90s.
My era was literally not from 98 onwards. That's my era. Not yet.
Well, you had the pleasure of watching Jono.
Which is Jono. So that
was Jono at his peak
and
from 98 onwards.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Yeah, Peter Kennedy was great player.
Yeah.
Peter Kennedy.
Yeah, Nigel Kelly. Yeah, I mean,
best striker. Do we need to say best striker?
Honestly, I've got two, and I've got to
Luther.
decide Luther or Holton.
Tommy Mooney.
But I didn't see Holton, so I'll put Luther.
Tommy. For me personally, I'd give it to Troy and Tommy Mooney.
Rosenthal.
One season Marlon King, but
Marlon
he's
King.
not Blissett's class.
No.
But,
No.
Do you know what? Tommy Smith was good for Watford.
apart from Blissett, who's the best striker you think? Because Helgeson will come close.
For me, I'd personally Troy Deeney. For me personally, what he's done at Watford, I think it's incredible. Like what he's been through at jail. His goal scoring record speaks for itself. Winning promotion.
See, I was going to put Phillips, but he never kicked off. He had a slight goal scoring thing, but he was better after he left. Like Pat Jennings. Jennings was better after he left Watford. That's what I always said to the old man. Coton was always our number one.
Yeah.
Mike Walker was one hell of a keeper.
Yeah.
When he played for Watford.
I
But he was back before even us, and we're old, but he was before us.
He's the most underrated player you've ever seen at Watford. Underrated. Never got the credit they deserve.
Ramage.
Craig
Honestly, I'm not saying this is my
right.
man crush on Ramage, but honestly, Ramage was one of the least. No one gave him credit. And when you speak to players that played with him, said what a great player he was.
Johnson said it, didn't he?
And also, I think another one, someone like Keith Millen or Gary Porter. Millen was solid. Millen was never quick, but as a three, I called the Holy Trinity of the 90s, Fozzie, Holdsworth and Millen. He was so underrated.
For me, Neil Cox, I think, never got the credit he
Coxie
deserved.
was amazing.
Right.
Gale was amazing.
A lot of fans
Cox was one hell of
didn't use a lot of Cox, but I thought he was brilliant.
I
Gavin Mann as well did a shift at Watford.
I'll tell you what, Mann, as a confident, calm midfielder, he just played. He was just simple, but he played forward. He was like Capoue.
Yeah,
he was.
I honestly rated him higher than Capoue, Mark.
Gavin Mann,
Honestly, as a player on football,
Journals as well. Remember Paolo Vanazza?
Oh God,
I thought he was a good player. A very good player, Vanazza.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
We had him and Hughes, was it Stephen
Hughes, yeah, but he was very injury prone at Watford.
Yeah.
He never really got
it. Vanazza, was it Stephen Glass?
We had some decent players.
we did our greatest. We're going to do it. We'll do it again, and we will see if we can agree once again. And I've still got the greatest TMA side of all time.
We still got it up.
We still got it, but what I'll do is I will put it up, and we'll do the voting once again because we've got a lot of them on our on our actual TMA forum now. And one of them, Robbo, is in our greatest ever, which was a hell of a shout because it was between him and Will Frostrom. I still think we had a better chance of winning the FA Cup if Will Frostrom was playing.
He didn't play, did he?
No, because he got suspended in the league game and it carried on because it's domestic. They carried it on with that. And people saying that, nothing against Pricey. Because Pricey was quality, but even Pricey probably admitted he would never have got a look in if Rostrom was there because Rostrom was class above in terms of centre back, in terms of defender, and he was absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you another shout for centre back, Pidge.
Robert Page, I love him.
Yeah.
He's probably
underrated as well.
Him and Jay Demerit is probably my top two centre backs.
We
got time to do a quick 11, best Watford 11.
Do a best one. Do last 5 minutes, guys. Put your best Watford 11. We'll start up with Danny. Get your Watford 11 up now for the last 5 minutes, and let's kill this off. Go on,
right.
mate.
I'm going 4-3-3. I think because I think we've had so many good midfielders over the years. I think I'll go Chamberlain, Robbo, Pagey, Demerit, Gibbo, Micah, Jono. I'm going to put Alman Abdi in there. I thought he was superb. And then wing striker is, I think, Troy Deeney for me. I think what he's done. A lot of fans might see me. Wingers, Ashley Young. He was one of my heroes growing up, Ashley Young. And tricky one, the right winger. Right winger. I'll come back to the right winger, but yeah, Ashley Young for me and Deeney so far, and then a winger. I'm not sure yet.
People putting, like Klein saying they agree with Ramage, just apparently not because I always have to be 500 mentions on the podcast, but as an underrated player, there was many of them around the early 90s that were in a poor side but were good players. Laving was another underrated player.
Do you know what? I'll stick Tommy Smith in there. So front three of Young, Deeney, and Tommy Smith.
Right, I'll do mine in me. Go on. Right, okay, I'll go with Coton. Coton. shall I say Robbo? I don't want to say too many 80s ones.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
I'm going to, I'm McClelland, Holdsworth in centre backs. Because I always go Simo, but I'll put McClelland and Holdsworth centre backs. Robbo, I'll give Robbo. I'll give Robbo it. Gibbo, that's my back. I'm going to put forward is Holton and Blissett all day long.
Yeah.
Callahan and Barnes. I can't put any up further than Callahan and Barnes. I've got so many decent players to put in. And Les Taylor in the middle. I can't put Ramage because it's going to be Jono or Ray Train. I'll go with Jono.
There you go.
Ramage was going to get. I can't put him in there. It's Jono.
Can't leave Jono out, mate.
Can't leave Jono out. Jono just for the guy. He's amazing because I still. And sorry, Jono, I ain't going to let this lie. Your best goal was against Wolves.
You ain't winning that.
I was in that North Standard for that one at the top.
Wasn't that GT's first game back at Watford?
Yeah, with Wolves. We were
in the away dugout, yeah.
Went 1-0 because Neil Emblem scored.
Yeah.
And then it came because it's one of Porter's outswingers. He got headed out and he just twatted it. Top corner. And then the following Saturday, because I think it was the Tuesday, following Saturday, he did against Borough as well.
Right, that's what he got known for, just his shooting. Every time we got the ball, shoot.
When he came on the interview, he said how many. He said I did. He scored 1 or 2 tap-ins. He said but 40 yarders a tap-in for John. I
don't remember him ever scoring a goal inside the box.
Apart from the Man United one away.
That was a cracking goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, did you hear about the story?
Yeah,
it's a story. This is if you guys actually were with Jono, the story. He actually said he was on when he scored the goal. He was international duty with Australia, and Bosnich they were a bit at the back of the coach, and Bosnich was going on about the goal, and Jono just turned around and said, "No way were you getting near that, son." He said, one, it was at your near post. And 2, it was so much power, you were never going to save that. He said, even the class of Bosnich, he said, you were never going to save that. No way at all. Right, Dino, mate, quickly, because we're going to shut this down, but quickly give us if you can remember, because I'm going to shut this down.
I'll try and change it a bit, just for the reason. Chamberlain, it's going to be the 80s, isn't it? Kennedy, I'm just changing it a bit. Gibbo, I'm afraid I have. Malky Mackay and Steve Palmer. I agree with Abdi. Yeah. I loved Abdi. I might go 4-3-3. Ashley Young, definitely. I've got to put Mika Hyde in there.
Mark Hyde, unbelievable player.
Barnes.
Who's your now striker?
Yeah.
Morley.
Yeah, no, just
Andre Gray.
Bruce Dyer. Yeah, Dean, you have to be up there. I like Gifton Noel Williams.
Gifton Noel Edmonds, brilliant. The good man. Right, okay, right. We are going to shut this down now, guys, unfortunately, because little Taylor wants to snuggle. So, Daddy snuggle. So, thank you very much, Danny.
No problem.
As always, boost. Right, guys, thank you very much. Moose is still not happy. We're over 1,000 now, but please tell his milkman, tell his mum, tell his boss who helped him not get beaten up yesterday when he started on the coach. So we do that. And Aidan, the window smashing guy, has just joined us a bit late, just like British Rail.
Where you been?
So guys, thank you very much, and we will see you Tuesday. Right.
You pressed the button and cooked it up last time.
Cooked it up now.